Hey, what's up, Mason? What you think, man? Alright, so look, these are all, what we've been reading about?
Yeah.
The Yeti, Bigfoot, his whole family, Sasquatch, right? Alright, so these are all newspaper articles right now, okay? What do you think about Liz so far?
He's a nice little Yeti.
You think Brian's nice? Yeah? What do you think about this picture? Nice guy?
Nope.
No, he looks kind of rough, huh? What do you think about this stuff?
Nope, no, it's fine. Looks like it was in a hot tree.
It does, right? Look at this one. This one says wild Indian. Do you think Liz and Brian, do you think they're wild Indians? This one says gorilla.
Oh.
Come on.
Gorilla's wild.
Right, yeah, right. Bigfoot can't be gorilla. What about this guy? He looks kind of cool. He's out there roasting marshmallows with this guy. What do you think?
Probably eat some of those sushi.
You think, monster? You don't really think they're monsters, huh? I think they seem pretty cool. I think Liz.
Spirits are monsters, and you can see those in your dreams.
That's out there. That's interesting.
You do know your house can be haunted by a devil, like an actual devil.
I'm a little worried about that one. I want to kind of go back to talking about nice old Liz and the Yeti, okay? I think, my opinion, I think Liz, Brian, I think they probably come roast marshmallows with me. What do you think? Probably so. Cool. All right, look, come on, have a seat, man. Come on, let's get comfortable. I want to talk about. Tell me what you know about character traits. Do you know what a character trait is?
Yeah, like,
Let's
like
describe.
nice and have manners and stuff.
Oh, that's good. So let's describe Miss Freed. Describe what kind of words am I going to use if I'm describing someone?
Like nice words.
Nice words. I'm looking. What do you think? Like nouns, verbs, adjectives.
Nouns.
What kind of words describe?
Verb.
Verbs show action. Nouns of people, places, things. Which words describe? Adjective?
Adjective.
Now, look. You did a good job describing characters. If I was, let's describe Miss Freed. If we were describing Miss Freed, what would be one thing you would say?
She's nice.
She's nice. So that's a good character trait. Could I say she has red hair? I can. Is that really describing how she is or who she is? Kind of just talking about what she looks like. If I was describing you, I wouldn't say, oh, Mason, oh, he has a blue jacket. Right? A lot of people in the school have blue jackets, right? If I was describing Mason, I would say he's kind, he's helpful, right? That's describing a real character, okay? So look, tell me real quick what's going on so far.
So Liz was talking about what is a Yeti in the first part, and then
Okay.
it went on to his cousin Ryan that needed that had a family reunion,
Okay.
and then his cousin, he called his cousin and told him to come over to the family reunion, and then Ryan got caught. Then
Who caught him?
Mr. Van
Vanquist. That was a cryptozoologist. Those are some big silly words, okay? Did he like actually catch him like in a trap?
No.
What'd he do?
Took
Took
a picture of him.
a picture of him. Do the cryptids, like Yeti, Bigfoot, do they want their picture taken?
Nope.
Yes.
Character trait.
Alright, cool. And we were talking about, if we were describing a character, I don't just say Miss Freed has red hair, right?
Mhm.
We say things like what?
She's nice. She has a great speech.
Yeah, that's a good trait. That's a good trait. Do you think that the way people act or the traits they have, do you think that has something to do with the way that people act or the things that they do?
No.
Not at all.
I think it's
If I was to describe you, I think I used the example, Mason is kind and helpful, right? Would those character traits that you have, would that lead to you like being a bully and being mean and ugly? Nuh-uh. Do you think that those character traits of being kind and helpful, would they lead towards you, say, holding the door open for a friend who has their hands full?
Mhm.
So, I'm going to ask you again, do you think character traits will lead to the way that people do things? To the actions? You think so? I'm thinking so too. Do you want to read along on here, or you want to just use the book again? I have these if you want to use these and circle stuff and draw stuff. I've got your pencil over here. You want to follow along with those? Okay. Because look, I tell you what. Remember to. So we're focused on character traits, all right? Think about the way people's face looks too. Can we look at the illustrations to help us describe character traits? Absolutely, right? Let's talk real quick. What do you think about old Fly Guy?
He's a nice guy.
And what tells you that he's a nice guy?
Them smiling and helping out with his friends.
What did he just get done doing? What did he do the last time we read?
He decided to get a ride for his friends.
He gave his friends the ride up to the family reunion, right? So that was an act of kindness, and that's a character trait, right? That led to the fact that he was willing to help his friends on the ride, right? Cool. You want to read along with this one, and you can circle stuff and draw stuff in here, or do you want to just read along right here? We'll read it together. Do you want to do that?
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead.
See you later,
Blizz,
Liz. Thanks for the
generous,
generous
burrito,
burrito gift.
gift card,
Card. Call me anytime. You're welcome, Jack.
you've earned it. Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, Frank
slipped
slipped away.
on urgent business. What is he doing? Is he doing the BB dance? So he just had to go tinkle. I guess it was a long ride. Okay. No Brian anywhere.
No, anywhere.
And what does Bliss say over here?
Hey, Frank, where have you been?
Well,
Well, this is Brian's old house. Oh, wow, he's cool.
alright, flip over. Because this is where I think we get to meet a lot of Brian's family. He says, let
me
intro. Break it up.
introduce
Very good.
you to my family. This is
Marlon.
Marlon, the stuck
Skunk.
skunk
Ape.
ape. And that is
Timmy.
Timmy, the
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Look, what's he say? The skunk ape, what's he say?
I'm stumped.
I'm stinky. Alright, so look at the pictures. What do you think about his cousins here? What do you think about these guys? What do you think about Skunk Ape? Does he look happy?
Uh-huh.
Does he look friendly?
Uh-huh.
What
He
is...
doesn't.
He's not. What do you think about this guy? What does he look like to you?
Those mean?
Mean?
Well,
Does-
not really.
Maybe
He
not
just
mean. What's
Doesn't like people that much.
what's a good word for that? I'm thinking of a good word. Kind of like grumpy.
He?
What do you think? Does he look grumpy? He doesn't really look mean, huh? What's he saying? It says, I'm,
I'm sti-
break it up, sit,
sitting on a rock under a tree, rereading Harry Potter.
What's the famous book? Harry
Potter. Book
Book number what?
6. It's a
Person.
person job. Leave me alone. Oh, he wrote it.
And
And
that's... So this is the rest of his family. They have Gregory, Gru, Torch, Matman, Eddie, Kester,
and little
Sherman. Little Sherman. But
who sent the invitation? Of course, grandfather, Goatman.
Good, good.
It was you, wasn't it?
You're right. It was you, wasn't it,
Grandpa?
I could tell.
It was your handwriting.
Very good. So
many of my best
memories
are from those.
Where's he going? To the family
reunion, but it won't be the same without. What's his name again?
Brian.
I
Sure
hope we can find him 50. It's time to track him down.
Alright, so they're starting to track him down, right? He says, well,
this
might. Okay.
might be a club. It's
A club or a clue?
Clue. It's a big footprint and a
Sprig
of wild
rosemary.
Right?
Remember when he said Brian was a really good cook? Remember? What do you think he's using the rosemary for? Brian has
big feet and loves to cook.
Savory dishes. That means like yummy dishes.
We're on the right track,
guys.
The big feet don't know it, but not so.
Hello. Okay. Let's see. I think it's recording. Wave to it. Okay. I think we're recording. All right, buddy. So before the battery died, I asked you. I said, "All right, it's the next chapter, but flip one page and we find who?"
Mr. Van Cool.
And you said that he looks happy. Why do you think he's so happy?
Because he thinks that he's going to become famous.
Do you think that he makes the other guys happy? Like Blizz and Brian?
No.
No, why?
Because he doesn't want to get caught.
That's right. Okay. So look, before you were telling me kind of how if you're a nice, kind, helpful person, you'll do what? Nice, kind, helpful things, right? Okay. So look, we're going to do this. I got one, you got one. Cool? You want me to set these over here? Or you want to use them? There you go. That works. All right. Here you go. Okay. So we're gonna do just 3 characters, okay? These are like our main characters, right? Who we talked about the most probably.
Boys.
Blizz. What do you think are some of his traits?
Traits.
How would you describe him? Those adjectives.
Nice.
Nice. Mhm.
Nice.
Give me like 2 more.
Kindly.
I think we can just say kind. Kind. And why do you say those things about Blizz? Does he do nice, kind things? I agree. Let's think of one more.
Helpful.
Helpful. What a good one. That's a good one. You know what I was gonna say? Silly. Doesn't he kind of have a really cool, like, silly attitude, right? He has a really cool cave and everything. Okay, now this is gonna get tricky because now I want to talk about his feelings. Okay, they're a little bit different than his traits, right? He is nice, he's kind, he's helpful, but how does he feel throughout the story? How has he been feeling?
Good, mad, upset.
Whoa, that's really good. Good, mad, and upset. So why was he feeling good at first? Let's write that down. I like that. Let's talk about it. He felt good at first, right? Why?
Because his cousin called him for a family reunion.
So he felt good. He was excited. And then he was, what'd you say, mad and upset, right? Why was he mad?
Yeah, because he,
Why was he mad? He was still excited about the family reunion, right? Was he bummed out that he wasn't going to have somebody at the family reunion?
oh yeah, because Brian wasn't there.
That's right. So he was kind of mad. Was he mad at Brian?
No,
No. Who was he mad at?
that,
Remember his name?
Mr. Vanquist.
Vanquist, exactly. And then he was upset. That's another good word. Was he upset for kind of the same reasons? Mad and upset are kind of similar. Was he kind of upset for the same reasons?
Not really.
Well, okay. Well, explain this to
Because
me.
when he got there, when they didn't have a ride at first, and he was kind of upset that he wasn't going to make it.
Oh, very good. And so who did he call?
Fly Guy.
My guy. Good job. So this is his motivations. And we were talking about how if you were a nice, kind person, you do nice, kind things, right? So let's talk about his feelings because I like that. You said he felt good, then he felt mad. What motivated him? What did these feelings make him do? What is Blizz doing? Do you remember
Bad, good, and sad things.
think about our last lesson. Remember we were talking about how he thwarted Mr. Vanquist and you drew some comic strips.
Oh yeah, where he sent him the wrong way.
He sent Mr. Vanquist the wrong way, right? Okay, so let's say he sent him the wrong. Remember, that's one of our silly words, okay? Wrong way. What else do you think he's doing? Is he trying to find Brian?
Uh-huh.
So is that part of his good feeling? Is his good feelings attached to? Is that making Blizz want to find Brian because he wants the whole family to family reunion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's write that one. He wants to find Brian. Hey, we'll do this one here. Okay.
One.
Capital because it's his name. Proper noun. Very good. Because at the end. Very good. Hey, there's a point. You're never going to write good sentences. So let me ask you this: if somebody's never read the story before, would this be a good description of the characters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so too. and they would have a good idea of the main character, right? Okay, flip over, or look, you want to put that to the back, or look, turn that in. Hand this here, I'll hold on to these, okay? Okay, let's talk about, ooh, who do you have next? Mr. Vanquist. Okay.
What do you think of it?
Don't worry, we'll talk about him. Yeah, I'm about to have him swapped up. Alright, so Mr. Vanquist, 3 traits.
Happy?
Okay, he is happy. And why is he happy? Do you think
Did you think he's going to become famous?
Do you think that's a feeling that he has as well?
Yes.
I think so too.
Happy?
Because he thinks he's going to be famous, right? What else is another trait?
Clueless.
Ah, good. That was the one I was hoping you were going to say. Because that was kind of the funny part, right? Clue, less. See how I broke it up? Because I know how to spell clue. And I know my suffix less. Let's think of one more.
Ooh, excited?
He is excited. Why? Because he still thinks he's going to be what? Mm-hmm. That's a good one, man.
So it's like happy.
Excuse me. Yeah, all at the same time, which is fine. Okay. Now his feeling. We said that he feels happy.
Happy?
Does he feel excited?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so. You can add that over there. And now let's talk about this. Come down here to his motivations, okay? Now he feels happy and he feels excited, right? So what does that make him do? Not why, but what does that make him do? What is he doing now?
Trying to find Bliss and Ryan.
That's right. So that's our next chapter, right? But I kind of teased you with it, right? I'd let you see that who showed up to Canada where the Big Feet are having their family reunion at the same time. Who was it? Mr.
Vanquist.
So his motivation is to what? He already has one picture of Ryan. What else is he motivated to do?
To catch the rest of them.
He wants to. Is he going to catch or is he going to, let's say, take pictures?
Take pictures.
Okay. To take pictures of them. Do you want to say of Brian's family? What if I didn't know what you were talking about if I never read the story? Pretend we're writing to a stranger. Are we going to say them? Because somebody might not know who them is. Let's say of Brian's family.
Oh wait, what happens if they don't know who Brian is?
Oh, whoa. Very good. Well, you know what? Let's add another sentence. Let's say, now we can say they are Big Feet. How about that? Does that explain it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good thinking. They are Big Feet. You're okay. Awesome. Punctuated well. Very good. All right, I want to do one more. Who do you think we're going to do next?
Brian.
Are these the 3 people that we've talked about the most?
Mm-hmm.
I think so too. Here, you want to give me that one too? I'll hold on to that one for you. Cool. All right. So, we don't know a whole bunch about Brian, right? Because he had to go disappear kind of early.
Mm-hmm. So he's happy,
okay,
upset, and then scared.
I love it. So tell me why you said happy, upset, and scared. And why did you say them in that order? You can just talk to me.
Because at first he was happy, and then he got sad because...
Okay, hold on. Why was he happy?
Because he was having a family reunion with his family. And then
he was upset
because Mr. Vanquil took a picture of him, and then he was scared because he didn't want to get caught and let the rest of his family go.
Dude, that is the best explanation of Brian's character. How he felt, how his feelings changed throughout the whole story. Alright, I want to talk about, look, you don't even have to write this. You've done awesome. I want to talk about this, his motivations. So why, keep going and tell me what happened. What did he have to do after all of those feelings? After he felt happy
He
about
had to disappear because he didn't want his family getting hurt.
it, he didn't want his family getting hurt or caught, right? So he had to disappear. That was his motivation, right? Let me ask you this, and we haven't read this yet, but they showed up to Brian's house, right? And he wasn't there. They started searching for him. They found big feet footprints.
And some, what's it called?
What's it called? It was just like a
Food thing to make it yummy.
food thing to make it yummy. They found rosemary, and we know Brian is a good cook. That would be a character trait, huh? We could say he's a good cook, huh? So let me just ask you: do you think they're gonna find Brian?
Yeah.
What do you think will happen next? It's just kind of bonus. I'm just talking now. What do you think they'll do after they find Brian?
They'll ask him what happened and why he disappeared. Because he doesn't know why he disappeared.
Let me go back to the idea that Mr. Vanquist just showed up in Canada too. Think it's gonna be a problem?
Mhm.
Can't wait to keep reading to find out what we're gonna do.
So when Blizz finds Brian, he's gonna ask him what happened, and then Brian's gonna tell him, and then they're gonna try to get Mr. Vanquil away from him.
I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now Blizz knows what happens, right? Because remember, it was all over the radio, all over the news.
No, he didn't look at his computer. Only
Oh,
Brian did.
he wasn't. That's right, huh? Because he was packing up. He was traveling, huh? Dude, you have done a great job. I love this. Look, I want you to remember all of our cause and effect signal words from the other day? I want you to remember looking for signal words as we're reading, okay? Because I think next time we meet up,
So and because.
those are good, okay? But look, we're going to go over a few different signal words because I think next time we meet up, we're going to look for, you're doing a great job telling me this sequence of the story, right? You told me the first feeling Brian had, the next feeling Brian had, and then the last feeling that Brian had, okay? We're going to go through that, kind of through the whole story, okay? I think you've done a great job. Give me a good handshake. Give me a good one. That's what I'm talking about. Get out of here, knucklehead. You did awesome, man. That is too cool. Thanks for all your help, buddy. I owe you a big time, okay?